take this, don't take the prompt, take the image, and do something else with it, please. And I got an alternative. So, what happens when you guys test? Do you get a variant? We are sending stuff over the internet to the US via Brazil and Peru and China, perhaps, I don't know. And then it should come back another way by Iceland and Sweden even. So, of course, things can happen, and it does happen all the time. On the internet, everything is, if you have an image, it's huge, everything is split up into small packages, and the package can get lost. And suddenly the thing is broken. So this happens. And why I'm telling you this is that today we experiment, we have a playground kind of thinking about it, but let's say we would do this free and actually charge people for using it. Then of course we would like to track that when we have a problem, when OpenAI either does not respond at all, or gives us an empty image, or maybe even an error message, then we will handle that and say, hey, try again. Or maybe we will even automatically try again. Just say, hang on, or something like that, and we will try again. And that might work. 99.9% it will work, but if it still doesn't work, okay, sorry, we are having this problem right now, maybe it's your internet connection, blah, 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 blah. And this is how we put a good user experience on tech issues, really. We don't have to tell them all, because they don't care, they don't understand, and they will just be frustrated. So, keeping them happy. But in a professional setting, when we're doing things for the market for real, we need to cater for when things don't work exactly as planned. So that's the takeaway from these small mishaps, which will always keep happening.
How do you recommend you resolve?
They're different, as we talked about this. If it's a web page or if OpenAI is not just responding, that's kind of a hard error, then we need to handle that. Now it was just something went wrong, so OpenAI is happy, but something went wrong. So let's start with that kind of everyday problem and track that. So yeah, let's do that. And as you will see, doing this first capturing of a problem is as easy as what we've already done. You will start yawning and say, oh, was it that easy? So let's do that. So first I will go into my bubble editor and the design. This text error, just so that I know, all right, I have a place. Yeah, so we can find that. But it doesn't matter, it's the same. So I'm on my text generation button, and I go into that workflow. And what I need to do is I only need to add a little something to step 2. Because as we talked about, step 2 is all about saying, listening to OpenAI, all right, we got this haystack of information from AI, where the body, choices, first items, message, content is the text from our prompt, the result that we do. All right, so in this haystack is also a message about how did the work go. And let's get that message. And wanting to use it, we need to put it in a box. So we need another box. We have this result from OpenAI where the resulting text is. Now we need a box for the error message, if we're calling it that. So I will now create another state, which is a box. And this is still linked to the page, in my case track, in your case index. And I will create a new custom state. And I will call this error. And errors and messages from other services you use via an API comes in text format. So this is a simple text. So it's a basic type text. So it's created, but I'm not putting anything in it yet. So I'll stop there and just ask, can I help anybody create this new error state? Or are we there? Yes. And now we go to the workflow. Great. Anybody? Alright, so we do this on generate step 2. And then you set it on the state. And you create a new one. Error. And that's the text. Plus button. And then we create a new one at the bottom. We call that error. And that is the text. Perfect. Just create it. So now we created a new box where we can actually store the errors from OpenAI. Anybody else? Yeah. On the page, like this. Where is it? It's here. The error. And this is what I'm trying to show you is that you can get to know the result of your call to OpenAI, if it was successful, if it was not successful, why it wasn't successful, and then you can act on that in your app. What we're doing now, we're simply going to display that on the screen. In real life, of course, you don't want to display that to the user, but instead in the app say, if the problem is this, do that, if the problem is this, do that.